had an experience that I can explain a little bit because I had witnesses. I was in Spain, in Seville, and there was this guy who was really nice. He was also a little bit special like me, didn't communicate in human very well with other people. And he was an artist. And we liked each other, right? And my sister thought it was very cute, these two weirdos liking each other. And one day there was decision time of whether, and I knew that day that I had to choose whether to live a life with this guy or not. Because if we got together, that would be it. We wouldn't separate. And I looked at it, and I looked at that timeline, and for whatever reason, I decided that I wasn't gonna, I said no, basically. No, I don't want that one. And we went, my sister and I went to the park, the Alameda, which is a long park that's in like, I can't remember the word Alameda in English, but has trees in the middle and everything, but it had been turned from that, an avenue, I guess, into a park. So you could walk through the whole area. And that was the choice point moment. We were meant to meet in that park with my sister and her friends and relatives. We were walking down the thing. We were supposed to meet, and then we would walk off and go to a cafe together while my sister and the rest of the family went somewhere else. And as I knew the moment it was coming, and then I saw him walking up. And that's when I looked at him, and that's when I made my final choice. No, I'm not going to choose that timeline. I don't want that life. And the moment I said no, a bicycle guy, a guy with a bicycle and a backpack, went past the moment he looked up, and he couldn't see me. He didn't see me. And then we walked a few more feet, and there was a big tree. Somebody bent down to tie their shoes, so everybody had to stop. So we stayed behind the tree, and he carried on walking that way. And then a woman in a stroller, so all these things were happening, so that every time he looked in our direction, he did not see us. Not just me, but the entire family. He didn't see anyone. And therefore, he didn't come towards us. When I was watching all this happen, everything being orchestrated, every time he turned, something happened that blocked his view. And my sister was standing there with her mouth open, right? And then she looked at me and she said, "Oh, you don't want to see him, huh?" And I said, "No." "Okay. So I don't just go over there and call him?" "No." "Okay," she said. "Did you see everything?" I said, yes. "Okay, we're good. I understand," she said. And we carried on walking, right? But she saw it. She saw the orchestration of my decision. And she immediately picked it up. "Oh, you don't want to see him," right? That's right. And that was the end of that friendship, right? That was the end. I actually never saw him again, ever. Which is also really strange because he used to come to the house all the time. So the orchestrations, usually when those things happen, we make a decision and everything happens, and all human collective orchestration happens to stop something from happening or to make something happen. Usually we're completely unconscious about it. We just think life's happening, but life's not just happening. You orchestrate it moment to moment, conscious or unconscious, subconscious decisions. That's why we step out of the programs to make conscious, high frequency decisions, right? We're stepping away from the everything happens to me to let's see what we're going to make happen.